Roger Bannister was a runner. He ran the mile, and until 1954, running the mile in under 4 minutes was considered impossible. In fact, doctors proved that 4 minutes for the mile was the limit of human ability. Physiologists ran tests proving scientifically that the limit of human ability was running the mile in 4 minutes. You could not go below that. And runners proved, the doctors and the scientists proved that they were right. Doctors, scientists showed, runners, athletes, the top ones in the world, proved that the doctors were right. And then came along Roger Bannister. Roger Bannister said, it is possible to run the 4 minutes, and in fact, I'm going to do it. Now, when he said it, he was a medical doctor at Oxford University. He was a good runner, top runner, but nowhere near the 4-minute mark. His best time was 4 minutes and 12 seconds. And of course, no one took him seriously. But Roger Bannister continued to train and work hard, not harder than the rest of the runners, but as hard as the top runners in the world. And he did get better. In fact, he broke the 4 minutes and 10 seconds mark, 4 minutes and 5 seconds mark, and then he got to 4 minutes and 2 seconds and stopped, like everyone else. Could not go below the 4 minutes and 2 seconds, so he wasn't even the best runner in the world, but among the best. But he continued to say, it is possible, there is no human limitation on that, we can run the mile in under 4 minutes. And he continued to say it, continued to train, to no avail, for years. Until 1954. On the 6th of May, 1954, on his home turf at Oxford University, Roger Bannister ran the mile in 3 minutes and 59 seconds. Sensation. Front page news all over the world. Science defied. Doctors defied. The impossible made possible. It became known as the Dream Mile. Now listen to this. For decades, ever since the mile was timed, no one broke the 4-minute barrier. It was considered impossible. And then on the 6th of May, Roger Bannister does it. 6 weeks later, John Landy, an Australian runner, runs the mile in 3 minutes, 57.9 seconds. The following year, 1955, 37 runners run the mile in under 4 minutes. 1956, over 300 runners break the 4-minute barrier. Now, what happened? Was it that they suddenly started to train harder? Of course not. Was it new technologies, new shoes? It wasn't. It was the mind. Look how powerful the mind is. It wasn't the fact that they were running that time and they said, oops, we're over the speed limit, let's slow down a little bit. Not at all. They were trying their hardest, their utmost. And yet the subconscious mind limited them, prevented them from breaking that barrier. That happened to be not a physical barrier, as the doctors and physiologists and scientists had claimed. It was a mental barrier. And what Roger Bannister did was break down the fort, the mental, psychological fort. Beliefs are self-fulfilling prophecies.